Hello friends, myself Manjushri Gunjagavkar from Sri Jain Vidya Prasarak Mandals, Rasiklalayam Dhariwal College of Pharmacy, Chinswad, Pune. In this video, we are going to study about non-communicable disease. After watching this video, you will be able to know definition of non-communicable disease and in detail about some non-communicable diseases like cancer, diabetes, blindness, coronary heart disease and hypertension. So, before proceeding further, one should know what is meant by non-communicable disease. Non-communicable disease is a disease which is caused due to multiple cause and not transmitted directly or indirectly from one person to another by any agency. Examples of non-communicable diseases are cardiovascular disease, mental disease, respiratory disease, blindness, cancer, diabetes, etc. So, one should know what are the risk factors for non-communicable disease. So, these are smoking, alcohol consumption, lifestyle pattern, environmental factor, stress, insufficient health services. All these factors may contribute to non-communicable disease occurrence. So, in first we'll see about cancer. Cancer is an abnormal and rapid growth of cell and tissue. It can invade distant tissue or organs. It can lead to death if grows beyond the stage of removal. The cancers are classified on two bases. So first one is cancer can occur at any site or tissue in the body and the common types are esophageal cancer, cancer of cervix, lungs cancer, breast cancer, bladder cancer, etc. And the another way of classification of the types of cancer are carcinomas, sarcomas, melanomas, lymphomas and leukemia. Carcinoma is cancer that originate in the skin, lungs, breast, pancreas and other organs and glands. Sarcomas, these are the cancers that arise in bone, muscles, fat, blood vessel, cartilage or other soft or connective tissues of the body. Melanomas, these are the cancer that arise in the cells that make the pigment in skin. Lymphomas, these are the cancer or lymphocytes. And leukemia, it is a cancer of blood. Next comes the causes of cancer. There are many causes, but we are going to discuss few of them over here. First one is tobacco chewing. Tobacco smoking or chewing is the major cause of cancer of mouth, pharynx, esophagus. Alcohol drinking, about 3% of all cancers are because of the consumption of alcohols. Excessive consumption of alcoholic beverages is associated with esophageal and liver cancer. Rectal cancer is observed to be because of consumption of beer. Next factor is dietary factor. Diet plays an important role in the development of some type of cancer. For example, high fat diet and breast cancer, dietary fibers associated with the intestinal cancer risk. Next factor or the cause for the cancer is occupational exposure. Exposure to various chemicals like benzene, arsenic, cadmium, chromium, vinyl chloride. These are the certain chemicals. If person occasionally exposed to these chemicals, then the risk of cancer development is increased. Viruses, many viruses have been found to be responsible for cancer. For example, human papilloma virus. Other factors are sunlight, radiations, air and water pollution and pesticides that are used are related with the cancer. So after knowing the causes of cancer, one should know what are the preventive measures and control of the cancer. So it is possible to control many of the causative factors of the cancer in the general population as well as in particular occupational group by following measures. First one is control of tobacco and alcohol consumption, improvement of personal hygiene, reduction in the exposure of amount of radiation, protection of workers from industrial carcinogenic chemicals, immunization against hepatitis B virus, and testing of food, drugs, and cosmetic for their carcinogenic activity. Apart from this, we can have control of air pollution, balanced diet, early detection and treatment of precancerous lesions such as warts, chronic gastritis, chronic cervicitis, etc. Cancer education to motivate the people for early diagnosis and early treatment. Treatment facilities should be available to all the cancer patient. So this is regarding the cancer. The next non-communicable disease which we are going to discuss over here is diabetes mellitus. It is a group of disease characterized by state of chronic hyperglycemia leading to number of complications. The types of diabetes are type 1, type 2 and GDM. Type 1, that is IDDM, means insulin dependent diabetes mellitus, or it is also called as juvenile onset diabetes mellitus. NIDDM, non insulin dependent diabetes mellitus or maturity onset diabetes, and GDM, it stands for gestational diabetes mellitus. Next comes causes of diabetes mellitus. So the causes includes insulin deficiency, which may be due to diseases of pancreas, defective formation of insulin, destruction of beta cells in the pancreas due to infection, decreased sensitivity of insulin, genetic defect and autoimmunity or autoimmune disease. Next comes prevention and control. It can be achieved by maintenance of normal body weight, physical exercise and dietary control, regular checkup of blood sugar level, avoiding the bad habits like smoking and alcohol consumption, and treatment with insulin and other anti-diabetic agent. Next disease which we are going to see over here is blindness. So blindness is defined as visual acuity of less than 3/67 or its equivalent. The causes of blindness are because of vitamin A deficiency, due to malnutrition, and diseases like measles can extremely weaken the vision. Cataract, glaucoma, trachoma and other eye infections are common causes. Congenital diseases, tumor of eye, retinal detachment, diabetes, hypertension and diseases of nervous system can lead to blindness. Persons working in industries and mines as occupation gets eye injury, often use of infected kajal and treatment by the quacks can also lead to the infection of eye which lead to blindness. Next comes how we are going to prevent and control this blindness. So improving the nutrition particularly related to vitamin A intake, proper and timely treatment of infectious diseases of eye, improving the safety measures and working conditions at the occupational places, regular eye checkup of children in schools followed by health education helps to prevent the blindness. Next comes coronary heart disease. CHD is defined as the impairment of heart function due to an inadequate blood supply to the heart. The causes of CHD includes smoking, hypertension, high level of serum cholesterol, diabetes, lack of physical activity, alcohol consumption, use of oral contraceptive, ethnic factor to an inadequate blood supply to the heart. Next comes the prevention and control. We can prevent the occurrence of coronary heart disease by reduction of fat intake, maintaining the cholesterol level, increasing the consumption of vegetable, fruits, whole grain and balanced diet, reduction in salt intake, avoidance of alcohol and smoking, increase in physical activity, regular medication and health checkups. This can be useful to prevent the coronary heart disease. Next disease which we are going to study in this video is hypertension. Hypertension means consistent high blood pressure more than 140 by 90 mm of Hg, that is systolic versus diastolic, or it can also be defined as a systolic pressure equal to or greater than 140 mm of Hg and diastolic pressure equal to or greater than 90 mm of Hg. Symptoms of the hypertension are severe headache, fatigue or confusion, vision problem, chest pain, difficulty in breathing, irregular heartbeat, blood in urine, and pounding in the chest, neck or ear. Causes of the hypertension are renal disorders or because of endocrine disorders or toxemia of pregnancy. Renal disorders like acute glomerulonephritis, chronic glomerulonephritis or unilateral renal disease. Endocrine disorders includes pheochromocytoma, Cushing syndromes, primary aldosteronism, etc. Next comes how we are going to prevent this hypertension. So reduction in consumption of the salt and